You're not late. You're dissolving. This video is for you to listen to while you do something else. You've been watching the clock your entire life, waiting for something to begin, waiting for Monday to end, for summer to arrive, for the right moment to start living the way you've always imagined. And somewhere along the way, you started believing that time was the thing moving, that it was time slipping through your fingers. But what if I told you that time isn't going anywhere? Time doesn't pass. It never has. The sun rises and sets in the same rhythm it always has. The earth spins at the same speed. The universe expands without hurry or hesitation. Nothing out there is rushing. The only thing that's fading is you. Every morning you wake up, you are slightly different than the person who went to sleep. Your cells have regenerated. Memories have shifted. Thoughts you had yesterday don't feel the same today. You are not a fixed thing moving through time. You are a process, a constant unfolding, a fire that burns and changes shape with every passing second. And the terrifying truth is, you can't stop it. You can't pause yourself. You can't go back and relive a single moment, not even the one you just experienced 5 seconds ago. It's already gone, and so is the version of you that lived it. The person you were last year doesn't exist anymore. The person you were this morning is already a ghost, and the person you'll be tomorrow hasn't been born yet. So when you say time is running out, what you really mean is you are running out. And that's why you can't sit still. That's why you scroll and binge and distract yourself with noise, because stillness feels like death. Silence feels like disappearing. If you stop moving, if you stop filling every second with something, you might actually feel it. The fading, the slow, constant dissolving of everything you think you are. So you keep running. You fill your calendar. You chase goals. You make plans for a future that never quite arrives the way you imagined. Because if you stop, you'll have to face the only question that really matters. What are you doing with the awareness you have right now? Not tomorrow. Not when things get easier. Right now. And that question is unbearable, because the answer might be nothing. But here's the shift. Here's where everything changes. If time isn't passing, if you are the only thing in motion, then you've been free this entire time. You've been blaming time for stealing your life, when the truth is, you've been giving it away. Every moment you spent waiting was a moment you could have been present. Every hour you spent regretting the past was an hour you could have used to create something new. And every second you spend fearing the future is a second you're not actually living. You see, the universe doesn't care about your plans. It doesn't care about your timeline, your deadlines, your 5-year vision. The universe only knows this moment. And in this moment, you are alive. You are aware. You are here. And that's the only thing that's ever been real. Everything else is a story you've been telling yourself. A story about a past that no longer exists, and a future that never will. The only thing that's ever existed is now. And you, fading or not, are part of it. So stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for the perfect time, the perfect mood, the perfect conditions. Those don't exist. There is no moment where everything aligns, where you finally feel ready, where life hands you certainty. There's only this breath, this heartbeat, this strange, fleeting experience of being aware that you exist, even if just for a little while longer. And maybe that's enough. Maybe the point was never to defeat time or to win against the fading. Maybe the point was simply to notice, to look around and realize you were here, that you felt something, that you saw the light come through the window in the morning, and for a moment, you didn't think about anything else. You just saw it. And that moment, brief as it was real. More real than any plan you ever made. More real than any regret you ever held. Because you were there, fully, even if just for a second. Time isn't passing. You are. And one day, you won't be anymore. But until then, you have this, right now. And that's not nothing. That's everything.